Hi guys, Tony here from Caveman Props. Slightly different today on the prop tutorial. As the title would suggest, I'm going to be building the Mk1 Ironman. Because this is going to be such a big project, I'm going to break it down into several parts. So there's going to be several videos. Part 1 is going to be on the helmet. Now if all goes to plan, fingers crossed, I will be unveiling the Mk1 Ironman at London Film and Comic Con end of July. So when this video goes out, that would have already happened. I'm going to do all the videos on the run up and then release them afterwards. So fingers crossed, it's all been done, and you'd have seen the pictures of me wearing it at Comic Con. And I'm going to now show you exactly how I built that as we go along. So we're going to start with the helmet, I suggest, and I'm building this all from EVA foam. Now I started, same if you've seen my other prop tutorials, as in the Boba Fett helmet. I took a circle, 11-inch circle of EVA foam, heated it up with a heat gun and used a bowl to create it into a dome. If then you can see that on the picture, I marked off a little way off from the centre, a nice straight line to cut it. This was to be the two halves of the helmet as they opened. When I actually cut it and looked at the actual size of it, because I'm putting a headrest from a hard hat inside to hold the helmet on my head, this wasn't going to be big enough, so I made a second dome, cut it the same and put the two larger halves together so it's slightly longer than it is wider. So we did that. I then used the exact same template that I'd made before for the Boba Fett helmet. Made it a little bit longer, a little bit deeper, and cut it in the same, so it was the same, it tapered in at the end. Curved that and stuck that to one edge, and then using that, because that's going to be the back section, I then glued the hard hat harness into that section, so that would then hold on my head. I then made the template for the faceplate out of some brown paper. I only did one half, so I wanted to try and make it a bit symmetrical. So doing it by half, I can then flip the template over and draw the exact same. Did that, I cut it out. You may think the eyes were a little bit big on this, but bear with me, we'll come to it. I curved that, and then that was stuck to the dome part that's going to be off the front end. I then took those sections that I cut out the eyes and marked in, I think it was about 1 centimetre on each one. I kind of eyeballed it and then cut that out, and then those were glued back into the eye socket but recessed back a little bit, so it gives us a little bit of bit more detail around the eye sections there. I then took some 5mm EVA foam, cut that into strips, and we glued that all the way around the edges. I used it to hide the seam up on the outside, did the bit that would run through the middle to try and keep that a bit more scene accurate and all the way around. Once that was all done, the helmet then got about 3 coats of PVA. This was to seal it in, and then it was sprayed with primer, plastic primer. I then used my really metallic silver plastic dip spray paint. This comes up a really nice shiny silver. I then hit that over ever so lightly with a graphite, just lightly, just to add some more detail in it. It wasn't quite enough detail that I was particularly after, so I went back in and did some weathering with some black paint. So here we are, this is the finished helmet. I did then, I glued in a hinge at the top. This is quite a stiff hinge, which I was hoping would work, but unfortunately it doesn't hold the helmet up as much, so it's a bit too much weight on it, so I'm going to come up with something else for in that. I then, to the back section, glued some little washers, and then on the front section some little high-powered magnets, so that when I can open the helmet, as you can hear when it comes down, then holds in place. So it's there nicely in place, and basically put the helmet together and finished off the weathering, and that would complete the helmet. So I can put that on. That sits on nice and delicately, and obviously I can lift it up and drop it down for when I'm wearing it, and obviously build the rest of the costume with it. As you may have noticed, There is a little bit more detailing around here. I kind of made it look like it's welding and done the weathered all that as well. I'm going to show you that in another video. The only reason is because obviously I built this one and only did it in pictures because I was trying to get it done quickly. I'm gonna, when I come to do the chest plate, I'm going to be able to show you that more on video so you can actually see how I physically did it, and that would show off the detailing. But there we are for our first section, the quick build of the helmet. I think you'll agree that's looking quite good. And yeah, so stay tuned. Please like, please subscribe. We are bringing the rest of the videos with you. Obviously, if you're looking back at this, look back because the others might have already been released as yet. So I'm going to go through each section and build it with you then. So obviously check out some of my other videos. They're all on there. See if the next ones are released. Like, subscribe. You can also find us on Facebook under Caveman Props. I post a lot of pictures and stuff there of projects I do that I don't necessarily always do videos for. So there, we hope you like that, and we'll be bringing the other video to you very soon. And if I saw any of you at Comic-Con and you enjoyed the costume, hi, and thanks for checking us out, and I'll see you soon.